Hello, everybody, and welcome to a spooky, sinister Saturday.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
What just happened?
I don't know. I had to get the fucking chats I'm.
Yo, chat, you guys seeing this?
It's no chat, but I'm visually visualizing the.
I seen that jump. I jumped. I jump scared you.
Because I thought I was.
And that was not what I meant to click.
What did you?
But
Powered by Riverside FM.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Yep.
Powered.
So this whole podcast is powered and brought to you by,
Powered by Riverside FM.
Powered by Riverside FM.
That man he said it with his whole chest.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Powered by Riverside FM. Well, it's Spooky Saturday. Spooky, sinister, scary, spooky, sinister Saturday.
It says
Spookedy? Spookedy. It's Skibbity Toilet.
Dude, do you watch that or something?
No.
My kids
I
watch
just-
it.
Really?
I swear to God. And they have a fucking game. It's on Roblox.
Roblox? Of course it is.
It's like you
Of course it is.
like and it's like an actual head just sticking out the toilet.
Yeah, my girlfriend showed me the actual video, and we were both just sitting there like, how do kids like this? Like, that's kind of terrifying to me.
It is. It kind of makes
But
you
that's
not want to use the toilet.
that's how kids are. So we're filming this kind of early. It's not even Saturday. It's technically Wednesday, but tomorrow, which kind of fits the theme perfectly. Tomorrow, do you know what the premiere is of tomorrow?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Freddy's. That's where I want to be.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh yeah, you gotta.
You gotta do it like Freddy though.
Are you guys ready for this? Because I'm excited.
Dude, I'm so ready. My girlfriend has been on a lore binge, and so I hopped in the middle. I was like, oh no, we gotta restart. I gotta learn this lore from the back. And first of all, I didn't realize this, obviously, but FNAF 1 isn't even, like, FNAF 3, 4, and 5 all take place before FNAF 1, and it's a whole... I never played the games because I could never make it past 1. I was like, this is... I ain't...
Because I was terrified.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I was also not good at it, so I would get scared a lot. And I was like, yeah, no, that's it. So, but yeah, there's so much lore. And yeah, so we just caught up on all the lore of it, which if you haven't, I suggest you go. And it's an hour-long video, but it's the entire story. So, it's very fucked up.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like they done like they read all the books, they played all the games, they so it's like they have the whole story. So I'm excited to see that. I really want to watch that.
Are you going open at night or are you going like the day?
I don't know. No, I think I'm gonna wait until closer to when I'm having the get together on Halloween. Probably gonna go with a group of people.
Me and Chantel and all them supposed to be going Saturday. You know what's even crazier, guys? Like I actually bought Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and this is how much of a chicken shit I am. I did not play it at all.
Have you? You probably. I guarantee you, I can even guess. You didn't even download it, did you?
I downloaded it.
Oh, fuck.
Just
Damn
sitting
it.
in my
Thank
game.
goodness I wasn't gambling money.
It's just
Anyways,
fucking insane.
well, the story I bring to the table, which I don't know, we were talking before this. Did you have time to?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna still talk about it, but I'm not gonna get into depths of it. I'm just gonna tell like
talk about. Oh, okay. The story that you just okay. Okay. Well, yeah, probably. Ooh, I don't know if we should save that for last. Like, should we end on that?
Save that for last.
Okay. All right. We'll start with Robert the Doll. All right. So, Robert the Doll, which I'm saying that I probably am mistaken. I probably am. So don't come for me. Chat. Yeah, chat. I'm reading chat over on this imaginary screen I have here, and they're coming for my yeah, they're coming for me already.
Fucking visualize it.
Maybe one day. What if we live stream the podcast?
We should.
That'd be wild. I don't know. Story of Robert the Doll dates all the way back to the early 1900s. So I don't know if Annabelle was even existing about that time, but if I'm wrong, then please correct me. A young bay.
You got the hottest of Robert the Doll?
Yeah, dude, I seen this picture and I was like, "Whoa, it's hot in here, or is that just me?" Oh no, the heat's on. It actually is hot in here. Early 1900s, when a young boy named Eugene Robert Otto. All right, Eugene. How's that name, huh? Eugene Robert Otto. We'll just call him Huge. Yep, Huge. He was given a one-of-a-kind handmade doll by a servant that worked for his parents at the home, and everyone called him Gene, but well, we call him Huge. Named the doll Robert. So Eugene named it Robert. That's Robert the Doll. All right, story over. What's your story? No, he quickly became attached to his new friend. The home where they lived, which is now called the Artist's House, and I think you could go visit him. We can get tickets, and you can book a visiting of him and stuff. What?
You talking about we can get tickets? Who the fuck?
Yeah, if we hit 1 million subscribers, we're going to visit Robert the Doll. Anyways, it's located at 534 Easton Street. If you guys want to look it up, it's called the Artist's House. That's the location. It was built 1890, 1898, around there, somewhere between that time. That was where he was given the doll, and that's where his entire friendship with the doll lasted through his whole lifetime, and a little bit beyond his lifetime. That's called foreshadow. While he seemed like just an ordinary doll, it wasn't long before Robert was involved in strange and somewhat terrifying events. The first thing was out of the ordinary. One night when Huge was only 10 years old, he woke up to find Robert the Doll sitting at the end of his bed staring at him. Now, moments later, his mom was awakened by his screams for help and the sounds of furniture being overturned in her son's bedroom. Eugene's cried for help, begging his mother to rescue him. When she finally was able to wrench the locked door open, she saw him curled up in fear, his room in shambles, and Robert the Doll sitting at the foot of the bed. The only words that he could get out was the same words he would use many, many times throughout his childhood when something strange or destructive or crazy would happen. And guess what words that was? Robert did it. Robert did it. Nobody knows for sure why or how the doll could actually wreak havoc. I mean, that's a poltergeist. I mean, I'm just saying, or do anything at all. After all, it was just a toy. But the weird occurrences didn't stop. They would often hear their son upstairs talking to the doll and getting a response back in a totally different voice. Now, that though, I could probably excuse. I mean, we can change our voices. Kids have an imagination. He could have like deepened his voice, unless it was like it sounded like a completely. You're right. Like if it was a grown man, forget it. But they reported seeing the doll speak and witnessing his expression change, giggling, and sightings of Robert running up the steps or staring out the upstairs window were also reported. Robert continued to live with Eugene throughout his lifetime, and after Eugene's parents died, he moved back into their home with his wife, Anne. Now, I'm sorry, but his wife, Anne, should have ran. Like, why? If unless he kept all of this stuff hidden from her, if he kept this hidden, then okay, I get it. But if you are knowing that this doll and this home, that's bad energy, and he's like, oh well, they died, let's just move back. Nope. Time out. Okay. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Like if you knew about the house and the energy and the doll and how his entire childhood strange things happened, I would not move back in there willingly.
No, I'm not moving back in there willingly either. Like,
not only that, but Eugene decided that the doll needed a room of his own and placed him upstairs that had a window overlooking the street. Oh, that's more foreshadowing. Anne felt uneasy with Robert in the house, and although she couldn't put her finger on it, she wanted Eugene to lock the doll up in the attic, where he could do no harm. Right. Eugene conceded, and as one could imagine, Robert the doll was not happy with his new digs. Soon visitors to the home heard footsteps in the attic, the sound of someone pacing back and forth, and devilish giggling. Neighborhood children reported seeing Robert facing them from the window in the upstairs bedroom and told accounts of the doll actually mocking them as they walked to school. When Gene heard this, he immediately went to investigate, knowing that he had locked Robert in the attic and there was no way he could be sitting by the window of the upstairs bedroom. But to his complete shock, when he opened the door to the bedroom, there was Robert, sitting in the rocking chair by the window. Gene locked Robert back up in the attic several times, each time discovering him again sitting by the window in the same upstairs bedroom. Now, Eugene Otto, he died in 1974. So he passed away. And when a new owner moved into the house, their 10-year-old daughter, well, it's another kid, was delighted to find Robert the doll in the attic. Wow. But her delight, I don't know. Did you see the doll? If you guys haven't seen the doll, I'm going to show you guys a picture of him after all of this. But you might know him, and if you don't, look him up. But again, I'm also going to show a picture at the end. But if you're listening to this, like if you're not watching, then go and look him up next chance you get, because I would not be delighted. That would be... Then again, this is 1974, so dolls probably weren't the best looking things. Right. But anyways, her delight ended soon when she claimed that Robert was alive and that the doll wanted to hurt her. She woke up, often in the middle of the night, screaming in fear, and told her parents that Robert had moved about in the room. Again, Robert did it. Again, that's coming back up. It wasn't long before Robert the doll was given away, and today he lives in the East Martello Fort, where visitors from all over the world can come to see him.
I think we all think that you probably should have picked another story, especially when everybody I have to sleep alone tonight with my daughter. She has a doll with her. What if the doll comes alive?
Well, people believe that the evil comes from who gave it to. They believe that the evil comes from like the servant that crafted them.
Right.
But I'm about to pull up a picture right now so you guys can see. So this is the doll in question. He doesn't look that bad, but honestly, I mean, thinking at it again, seeing this doll in 1970s, that's kind of a high quality doll.
No, it's not.
It's terrifying. Oh my god, it's terrifying though. What is... Do you think he still escapes from his box?
Oh no.
Because as you could tell, where's the picture? This one. You could tell he's in a glass box. That would be wild. If just like...
People believe this?
People what?
You think people really believe that?
I mean, it doesn't matter what other people believe, right? It matters what you interpret from it. So, do you think the doll is possessed?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, no, there's no I don't know. Yes or no? I mean, there's no gray area there.
I mean, I don't know, but judging from the story, it sounds like the doll could have been possessed or something.
Oh, damn it. I was really hoping you would say no, because then that would mean like, oh, so you don't mind if we just get tickets to go visit.
We're getting tickets to go anywhere.
No, dude, we're gonna get tickets. Could you imagine just like walking by some people and they're like talking, oh, dude, did you book the tickets yet? Yeah, I got the tickets. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be one crazy fucking day. And then you're like, oh, what are you guys going to see, man? Robert the Doll.
No, it's about Robert the Dow. No.
And you're excited for that? Yeah. We're gonna actually invite him in to our souls. We're gonna go up there and I'm gonna invite him in. Oh, and don't tell anybody this, but I'm actually gonna break the glass, and so like that way he could be free again.
Wait, do you think this story derives from like Annabelle? Because I remember the original Annabelle doll is not a fucking what's those dolls called? She's
original
a Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah. The original Annabelle, yes.
Is a Raggedy Ann doll.
Yep.
Because it sounds really Annabelle-ish to me, bro.
Oh, well, a student nurse was given Annabelle in 1971, so making Robert the Doll older. So,
made the story older.
or that, yeah. Because he was in the 1900s.
He was in the 1900s?
Yeah. Early 1900s is when he was given to the boy. Huge. Poor huge.
How the fuck are these people? Wait, you said that kid was born in the 1900s and he lived
No.
into the 70s?
No. I mean, he was a kid. And yeah, he died in, right? 1900s? I mean, why? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Why did you act like that's such a big shock?
I mean, it's kind of a big shock.
Early 1900s, and he died, when did it say? 1974. So he lived to be 74 years old. An average lifespan.
No, the average lifespan now is like totally fucking lower.
Did you hear the key word in that sentence? You just said now. Yeah, now. What was the average lifespan of now? Average. It's the fact that you're making me
Dude, we're totally getting off track right now.
lifespan in the no 1900s. Oh. Okay. Anyways, go ahead.
No. Good answer.
With the rare exceptions, life expectancy has been on the rise in the U.S. It was 47 years in 1900.
Bro, your life expectancy in the 1900s, you would die at like
You
47.
wouldn't even hit, dude. You wouldn't even hit 50. In the 1900s, you would be dead before your 50th birthday. It was 68 years in 1950, and then by 2019, it had risen to 79. Okay. 47 years is wild.
Fuck, okay.
Dude, that means that like they probably like didn't really invent like canes or anything.
What was that?
Because like they're like, oh, nobody's bones are breaking or anything like that. Nobody's frail.
Okay.
Happy birthday! I'm 47.
Right? Can you imagine somebody dying at their birthday party, 47 years old?
47 years old, and you just have a go into cardiac arrest.
Right, because they fucking had a surprise party, all the people fucking.
Because you're just eating shit.
Ah,
You're just
yeah,
eating
brushing
like
their teeth with,
complete.
pills
Oh
and
yeah.
all that shit back then.
I almost just. I almost just did something that probably would not have been too funny.
What?
I almost like just started talking in like a British accent.
I was just about to do the same thing though, like.
Because they don't brush their teeth. Oh, I love you. I used quotes. I used quotes. I used air quotes. Don't cancel. Don't.
It's funny
Hey, that's
because
just
it's
the
because of
stereotype.
Yeah, the stereotype is that the British have bad teeth.
Right. So that's why it was instinctively to. Oh, you want a little bit of this piss toothpaste, love?
It's gonna be some British guy watching this like, fuck those two.
That's totally not fucking. That's totally not fucking right. You know, you hear, buff? That's totally not fucking fly.
Fuck.
Oh, love, we don't even fucking brush our teeth with piss. We don't. What the fuck is piss toothpaste, love? And then they're coming. Fact is, we don't even actually brush. You got it wrong.
You fucking Americans.
We're fucked.
Okay. So, I have a story, but I'm not gonna. For the sake of all the viewers and everybody, I'm not gonna go too deep into the story because it's very graphic, and I feel like it involves essay content, so I don't want to really,
I wish you would have found a different story, but this is fine. I'm just gonna hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gotta hide my emotions.
Steve's an asshole.
All right.
Okay, so I don't. I don't remember the exact year, so we're just gonna.
Is there a problem?
No, we're gonna. Well, I remember the exact year, but I don't want people to go search this story because it's so gruesome. So I'm gonna make my own year. It was the year.
I mean, what if people? You can't speak for other people. There are people who. I mean, now. I am not encouraging this whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because it's completely graphic. But there are people who can handle that, I could say. And You know what? Actually, no. I just, no, I don't. Yeah. The more I'm like, I just don't want it, because then it's
a
like,
kid, man.
yeah, it's.
It's kind
Go
of
ahead.
So, it was the year 1980. And the demolition team, I don't know, I almost messed it up. The demolition team went to a building. They was
The
trying
demolition. The
demolition team.
the demolition.
They was going out to a building, but of course, sometimes due to a large amount of like crackheads and stuff, like they always
Squatters.
search the they
Yeah,
always search
right.
the buildings, to make sure nobody's in there. So
Or else they're gonna just manslaughter. That's fucked up. Can't do that.
they come across what was believed to be a body hidden up under some sheets.
Okay, we say believed, maybe allegedly. We're gonna go ahead and my interpretation is that it was not that. Anyways, go ahead.
So they stumble across something that they believe to be a body, only to find out a gruesome discovery that it in fact was a body of a 9 or 10-year-old girl that had been decapitated and stripped of all his clothes. Nobody.
And then he was in garbage bags?
No, it was just hid by garbage and like a sheet or something. The body.
Did they ever find the head?
They never found the head. They never found the parents. Nobody came for it.
That's unsettling. All of that. There was no parents that reported a missing child.
They didn't have.
Did they test him?
No.
He wasn't in any systems. What the fuck?
Nothing. Just the body of a 10-year-old child stripped of his clothing and decapitated. And it was a little girl. And it made me so it was an unnerving feeling. It was just I just was surrounded it's just like a dark cloud came over.
Yeah. That's
nobody reported this baby missing. Nobody.
It's fucked up. If the kid wasn't reported missing, then I feel like there's so many different possibilities.
Yeah.
Could have came from an orphanage, came from overseas, could have been the parents that did it.
That's what I was thinking too. It could have been the parents. But then they couldn't find no records of her. They couldn't even identify.
Right, so it's that rules out basically, it's probably a failed trafficking incident or something. It's probably they couldn't find a database because they weren't in the database.
Right.
Or unless, no, because I'm trying to think. I feel isn't there a federal database too? Unless it didn't reach that level, but I feel it would, being a decapitated 10-year-old. But oh man, I hate that. Why?
It's a Jane Doe story.
Yeah, right. Those Jane Doe and John, those stories and those pictures, obviously they enhance and make the most known feature the biggest, so it's easier to recognize for people who know that person.
Right.
But they just look so unsettling.
Right.
Looking
It's crazy. Even right now, I'm starting to feel that sense of depression again. They said it was actually so fucking bad and in bad condition. They didn't even want to take pictures of the body at all.
And what's messed up is they probably had to.
They did.
Wow. It's like I'm trying to think of something to move on, like a segue, but it's really
like when I get off here and I go talk to my girl because she's sitting like right across from me, I show her the story because it was just so it was just so freaking, oh my god, it had you shaking from like just reading it and stuff, like, because you think with this type of stuff, you hear about people dying every day, but you think like, who would do this to a child, like
right.
Like a child.
There was this story that I heard, and I probably will save it for my next Saturday episode. And it was like it's a wild story. It's about how these two guys ended up, I mean, it wasn't a child, but these two guys ended up like getting together and then creating the perfect vault, like safety vault, fallout shelter. Although it wasn't really designed to be a shelter, it was more designed to be a prison cell. And so they ended up abducting this lady from her job, like as she arrived at work or was leaving work, and she was unseen or unheard from for, I think it was like a couple months. They kept her down here and ended up, I forget how, but it's so scary because they could have like almost gotten away, but one of them slipped up so badly that it just boom, 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 all these lines started connecting, and then boom, everything just unfolded. Exactly. Yup. So, but it's so terrifying that like they were like so close of just living among society scot-free, no one even knowing.
So yeah, that's scary. Speaking of that, when you guys get a chance, Google notorious serial killers that are currently free. You're gonna be fucking shocked when you see a lot of people on there. It's like a lot of notorious serial killers right now that is free, that live amongst us, that live a life of silence now. There's one guy from America. Yeah, you guys just gotta watch it. Well, look at it, Google it. You never know; he might be living in your neighborhood.
I mean, I doubt it. No, but you know what did happen is I did check on my I did get an alert on my Ring app the other like 3-4 days ago, and somebody who lives in the trailer park that I didn't even realize this trailer park was like right there, but it's like in the backyard, about a couple hundred yards, or not yards, well, not yards, feet, whatever. I can't think of what I'm trying to. Anyways, the train track is kind of like right there. I mean, the train's loud, but right on the other side of that is the trailer park. And somebody posted that they heard somebody, like they heard light tapping on their back door, on their back glass door, or whatever, and that they went to go look at it, and they seen the individual like running off and get in a red car and drive off. I was like, "Huh, that's weird." And it happened, and I look on the map, and it's like this far apart from on the pin, and I'm like, "Oh, that happened. Like, right there. So, yeah. Make sure you guys keep your doors locked. I will never forget, like, my first like, couple weeks in moving in. Back when I had cigarettes, back when cigarettes was a thing. Anyways, I would smoke outside, and I remember smoking outside, and it was me and my girlfriend. We were sitting there, and then our neighbor just comes walking over, and now he's like really close. He's like almost kind of in our backyard, so it's like not right next to us. It's like back behind the building. So like we're kind of like real like close, but comes walking up his long driveway. So, up to our front porch and goes, "Hey, you guys see anything over there back by my truck or anything?" We're like, no, what? Not at all. Oh, okay. I just heard some noises and my car alarm went off a few minutes ago. So I seen you guys out here, so I just wanted to come and check. And then we're like sitting there, and we didn't realize it at the moment. We're like, yeah, no, we didn't see anything. We just came out here. Like, oh, yeah, that's why I leave my car doors unlocked, because I'd rather you just steal from me rather than break a window and, make me fix a window. And then he walks away. He's like, good night, have a good night. And we're like looking back, we're like, was he trying to like accuse us of being the ones that was fucking with his shit? Like, that's what it sounds like. I'm like, dude, nobody wants to fucking mess with your goddamn Ram truck.
Could you imagine if he came back like, I know it was you assholes, not just me.
Like, one day, like, we're just both grabbing the garbage cans. He's like, hey, you thought you were trusting my truck this time? I noticed my cassette player is missing. Like, you still listen to fucking cassettes, dude? No, I didn't take that. What am I gonna get out of a cassette tape? I know it's just missing. Then, like, a couple days go by. Oh, hey, my cassette tape was under my seat the whole time.
Totally sorry.
Like, you're like, what? What was that? A little louder? My cassette tape was under my seat the whole time. My cassette tape was under my seat the whole time. I'm sorry I accused you of stealing my cassette player. Right. My wife said that I should apologize. And so here I am apologizing. No, but I'm not even gonna lie to you, they're so lazy. The garbage is like it's Tuesday. Like early morning. And they'll let it sit there for like a week after.
Wow.
Like the day before, they grab it and then fill it up and then bring it back out. And I'm like, dude, that's so... Why? Anyways, me just totally airing out my neighbors. Neighbors, if you're listening to this podcast, highly unlikely. I am not sorry. I am just... You live right next to me, and you're going to be the first person I judge. I'm sorry. You're going to be like, yeah, so much for buddy talk. We're not buddies? What's going on, dude? I would never fucking accuse you of breaking into my truck. And then just randomly go, so, like, I mean, since you have this podcast, you should have me on as a guest.
Right.
Like,
so there we were like, so why did you accuse Steve of stealing out of your car?
Dude, I would never. I came on here to defend my name. Like, he spends the whole time getting upset and then having to calm himself. I did it. That's not what my intention was. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. Is it getting hot? I want to punch you in the face right now. Oh, you know what's so funny and weird? I can't obviously say by name. I wouldn't say it was weird. I don't know why I said that. It's not weird. But my direct coach at our job found out about said what we're doing podcast. Now, I don't think they would become an avid watcher. I don't see that being the case. But did go very quickly hop into wanting to be the first guest on, and very quickly hopped into wanting to like set up a studio. He's like, "Oh, I got a spare room. We could just set up a studio there. We all meet up at my." I'm like, but like, I think like I hope you know who I'm talking about, because like my coach had just changed recently, and it's not who everybody thinks it is anymore. But I was just sitting there. I was like, yeah, that's what we're. I mean, I was like, that's what. I mean, obviously, the plan is to eventually get a studio. But I mean, God, I told my girlfriend, I was like, dude, we could just do it. I'll just set it up in the basement. It's an unfinished basement. It would be fucking terrifying. Can you imagine doing spooky Saturdays? It's like, yo, guys, welcome back to Sinister Saturdays. You just see a shadow run by.
Come on there, like, welcome to Spooky Scary Saturday. Rule number one.
And then, like, as you're saying that, a little, like a shadow just runs by.
Right.
All right, guys, I got my story for the day. It happened on, what's today? October 20th.
I watched this stuff and he was like, how to get back at your ex-girlfriend.
Are you supposed to be looking like a
run your like brand new Bugatti into her house?
That dude, I didn't think about that. Well, wait. First, I have to go buy a brand new Bugatti.
Scamming money on your LLC.
All right, guys. Listen, if you guys want to see me get back and take revenge, what?
This is a good angle.
This is kind of a good angle, yeah. If you guys want to see us get some revenge, we need your parents' credit card numbers, the expiration, along with the 3 numbers on the back. And that's it. That's all. That's all we need.
Little kids everywhere about to be stealing their mom's credit card.
You remember when what's his name? I don't remember what his name is, but they had that one dude in Fortnite, in the Fortnite background, doing that. It's like, John Wick needs your help. Oh, he's stuck in Dusty Depot, and he has no ammunition or supplies.
Right.
All he needs is the credit card number, expiration, and then you just go to the comments. I hope not. Just go to the comments, and it's just full. It's just full of credit card.
Like, hey, it's Timmy. I just stole my mom's stuff.
Hey, I hope John Wick really gets his ammo. I really wanted to help John Wick. John Wick? Yeah, I love John Wick. All right. I think that's a
wrap up?
Yeah, like wrapping up a present.
We are going to wrap this up. Just like some of you should have been doing with your...
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Your girlfriend's favorite DJ.
You ever seen the video of McLovin doing that?
Yeah.
Real trap shit.
Right. Trapaholics. We make it look easy.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Hey, it was the funniest one. And he was like, rock with your boy.
That's our new tagline. We're out of here. No, actually, I think that might be copyrighted. We're fucked.
Yeah,
all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and appeal this.
Do not.
I think next episode is gonna be. I don't know. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of got a couple ideas of like another like tasky, like an eventful type of episode, something like we did last time, where we proved that I was smarter than you. So maybe we could prove that I'm stronger than you now.
Be a fucking asshole.
I won by 100 points, and I'm taking that to my grave, dude. I don't care if it was, are you smarter than a fifth grader, and I answered 98% of the questions wrong. That 2% is all me, baby.
Fuck you, dude.
Anyways, I hope you guys, well, I mean, I actually don't hope you don't like today's episode, because the last story was horrible. I hope you guys... We're here for this episode because I do not want to go through that alone. Comment down below. Although, what I'm trying to say is comment down below if you had.
Today's episode was very, very
dark.
Yeah, dark.
As you notice, I left the light on. I was gonna end up turning it off, and I was like, "No, I'm okay." But if you guys have submissions, if you guys have hometown scary stories, if you guys have something you guys want us to talk about, a specific story that maybe not a lot of people heard of, or maybe it's a popular story and you just want our take on it, comment down below, and we'll implement a way to start taking submissions, as well as Wednesday episodes. If you guys want to see us do something like we did in last episode. Are you good?
Yeah.
Just rocking.
I'm still trying to share
okay.
Weird feelings about the story.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we're going to sleep. Wait, who said I'm going to be getting any sleep tonight?
Right?
Anyways, guys, we're out of here. We'll see you guys all in next episode, which is possibly a movie Monday, if this mother trucker actually watches a movie.
Don't forget, you guys, we also are in the we were thinking about making a Reddit for you guys to start commenting your spooky stories, or
Oh, did we mention that? I feel like we
I
did.
that in the last
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So all right. Yeah. Comment if that's something that interests you. And it's a good way to keep in touch with our community. That's what we have here. That's what we are, right? That's what the world should be, is a huge community. After all, we all share this planet that is dying. Anyways, before the world dies, we can at least enjoy some... Dude, well, come on. Let me finish. Let me just finish the dang bit, man.
Okay.
It's not going to be the same anymore. Before the Earth dies, at least we could enjoy some buddy talk. Damn you, man. Damn you.